doing a lot. I'm gonna do actually, just move this over here, okay? And I'm gonna slide that up here. So, I'm just hoping everyone can hear me okay. I'm just gonna do a quick sound check of my ritual with starting off these sessions, because every time I don't, guys, I end up finding it that, me coming across clean or being overpowered by the music or something, right? So, let's go on. So we're not streaming to Instagram right now. It's one difference from the norm. So, hang on. So how are we? Wonderful, that's coming through okay. So, okay, let's get going. So the mission today, guys, is to take a mod panel that I've been running with since about December, and to split it out into sort of a client-server abstraction, because obviously the amounts of things going on in this can be quite heavy with regards to managing the users. So I'm going to leave the carrot U list as is, that we're going to run with. This is probably not going to be done in one day, to be honest. Just make this bigger, say. There, yeah. Tana. 2 seconds, I'm just going to try and make this look a little bit better. So if I can just bring number 7 down a bit. Where is number 7? There's number 7. Come on, there you come. Perfect. I think that's just about right. Cool, fine. Yes, welcome. So the stream is now live. Should be very exciting. So this isn't so much of a tutorial, guys. I'm not really here to explain every step of the way of what I'm doing. It's just to be able to start by and say hello. So hello. So, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, please feel free to, if you're on YouTube, subscribe, of course. And if you're on Twitch, please do follow. These things do really help me gain a bit of visibility. And I have posted more and more tutorials over last weekend, and I've got many, many more that I can put together, but I just need some inspiration. I need people to sort of give me a bit of a hello. Acknowledgement, that would be good. So, while no one's talk, oh, hello. You're okay. So I'm just going to be sort of carrying on in the background as well. I am watching the messages. So this is the host. This is the client. Do need to centralize some of the user variables, but I'll be looking at that another time. So the host needs to know about all these things. I would say that the host does not need to know about really good toasty style let it come us. Oh no, I've got to sort of get this right in my head as to how this is gonna go. And then once I'm sure that it's time to proceed. Also gonna keep here out for the dishwasher in the background, because I gotta get dinner on before I get too much older. Right. I'm just thinking, like, do I go for a pure client server, or do I sort of cheat a little bit just for time's sake? It's quite a rework on my hands. So I suppose the client just needs to know about client concerns, and the host needs to know about everything else. Now, the host doesn't need to know really about the clients, because the clients will be listening to the host. So let's just go up here. Every client must know about a host. So let's just, I guess, take this out of the client section, right? I'll leave one in there just so I can save me a bit of typing. So, some little like, oh, if anyone needs the YouTube channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so, and it helps me out. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is going to be the host. You are going to be a type of entity, I guess. Yeah? There's no value for that. There's no value for that. It must be specified, that's it. Name. It's a client, so it does need to know about the pals. The width and the height, that's fine. I mean, on a technicality, yeah, it does need its own copy of these bound values, which it will get from the host every time there's an update. Do you know what? Am I overthinking this, guys? Because my thinking was I keep all the operations at the host level, and the client just so sends stuff back every time. Well, actually, that's not going to work. One simple reason. The client panels work independently, so they're going to need to keep things to themselves. So I basically need to keep this back, okay? So, let's grab that line because we still need that. Okay. But we're gonna slide this right back. So we're gonna bring it, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a pure client-server thing because they don't need to abstract all the, what I'm referring to, server-side stuff actually up. It can just exist in the same class that can be used by individual pals. But what I do need to do is the host just simply needs to be not a UI, okay? The host needs to be... In fact, I can scoop out any UI consents, I think, from the host, because it's not going to be a UI component. So, it's going to be just a straight-up component. And if I go down... It's a bit misleading because the class I've called my UI active user this host. It's the host to the UIs, but it's not actually a UI, so yeah, that could be a little confusing, I guess. Yeah. Hold on. Chain. Cannot find name binding. Well. I guess we don't need bindings in this. Okay? I haven't really put a great amount of thought into how I'm going to attack this. The reason why it's flag up component, we need to import the components class from here so it knows. Let's That's fine. And what's it saying? It needs a start in here. So we're going to call it pre-start. I always like to put my start below the pre-start. So start, open, close, like so. And then it shall complain no more. Anyway. Yes, it's kind of like a bit of a junk thing. So bindings won't be a feature of the host, guys. So I'm going to remove that. Oops. Okay. Now we are registering code block events, that's important. Session pan players, that's an interesting one. I'm not really using that, to be honest. Okay, now we've got to get rid of any initialize UI calls. Also, any methods that I've put the word render in on are not needed, okay? Because they are UI-based operations. Okay. Tell you what, that AI thing is trying to kick my bum right now. It's, oh. Render action list, not needed. Don't need an action button. Let me say, move to tiny black box. I'm gonna... I want to just come up with a quick solution for now. This was never functional, is it? So it's taken out. Apply 10. Those get this component, don't need that. Yeah, we're gonna do this simple, okay? Make statuesque. That's a great comment for the Medusa command. Okay. So now we're gonna remove all curses. Spawn to main DD balcony. Now move temporary bands, remove ability to speak. Set audio to extended. Scaling, scaling, scaling. Super and bacons. Don't need all that. Yeah, so my focus with this, guys, is going to be to... not to do a full client server implementation, is to just simply when a user enters, leaves, or changes status, that all the other panels need to know. So each panel will push an update to the host, and everything will then be listening to the host, and when it gets an update, it'll pull stuff down. So that's my simple implementation. So toggle player selection is not something I care about. Yeah, because otherwise I'm basically centralizing the commands. I don't want that. That would mean if you select a player in one, it appears to be selected and the other. That is not what I'm going for. So, okay, on player enters world. So I think with this, I'm going to take it. Oh, great. And player exits world. Let's just keep that task there. It's been a while since I've let on this, guys. I dare say 5 months. I'm a little bit, so get rid of those a sec. I don't need that one. We don't need this one. We don't need that one. Issuer has governance here. We don't need governance checks. So we've got when player enters world. Yeah, we don't have a binding because it's not a UI class, so that's not suitable anymore. Wow, that was crazy. So that's fine. We've bound these events here, okay? And we're almost need... I'm starting to wonder if I need it. No, I do need a host. I absolutely need a host. So when player enters the world, me technically both panels need to do their thing there. Do I need to listen for those events? I've got to sync this one too, guys. Because when a player enters world, each panel can actually just take care of itself. That's okay. The problem is when there's an interaction on the panel, I think. So that's, I don't need this. Don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah. ram these out as well. I can never remember the shortcut key for this. I always think it's like Control Shift and Slash, but no, it's not. No. I'm gonna just ram this back. So I would say, now I'm biting my nails here thinking, sorry if I'm being quiet. So I would say every client needs to know where to host, okay? So let's put the limit client. For UI host. It's a bit weird to put that this far down, but hey, why not? Why not? Take all those props out and like they're not needed. Basically just emptied everything out. I'm not too worried about having session banned players here. It's that's extra functionality I just don't care about. So I think the only thing I need to care about is on player status change, right? I'm just trying to bounce around the messaging in my head to see if it makes sense. I mean, could it be? I don't want to flood the event pipeline. Because if I do a multi-select, that could be a few events queuing up, whereas I could just pass an array of players, to be honest. Which is a thing. I mean, we could, I guess. Just close that there. Anyway, ouch. Let's take that out. We don't need that. I mean, it's not actually a player that I'm taking, it's a player info, I suppose. Everything this will do, because the player info carries the variables that they care about. So player info status change. I'm a big fan of naming conventions, guys. And the more verbose, the better, even if it makes the lines just a little bit long. It saves the ambiguity when you're trying to read through bits of code that you haven't looked at in 6 months. No. Get rid of this spoiler. Priest I don't kick as necessary, but we're gonna... I'm gonna rename this to infos as well. They're infos. That way. Hello. No. I was thinking if I'm a listener here, this signature doesn't technically need to exist up here. This is just a signature. Of which the flights are listening for that. So now if I just quickly refresh my memory a sec, guys. Oh, I better check if the dishwasher's done a moment, because if it is, I may have to prep some chicken for later. No, about 20 minutes. We're good. Cunt. Time. Bear with me a sec. I just need to remember how the Horizon Worlds event declaration thing works, yeah. Thing I've done a bit of. Right, there we go. So where do? I initialize it in the... That's the outer. Oh, is that not the one? Oh, that's the UI door lock out. That's not the one. It's the doorbell system. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Gosh, my to-do list could do with a bit of an update. Okay. Hello everyone on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please do consider a subscribe. Leave a hello in the chat or whatever. Just say hi. Okay, local event listeners. So I'm looking at the controller here. Gonna take a little while to sink into my head a sec. It's been a while. Oh, it's the music stopped. Oh, guys, and kind of that. Let me just bring that back. Studio. There you go. It's up there. So, remote event listeners. Our self is this entity. This all goes in the start. Don't think I need a pre-start. Okay, so now take the left. Into controller? It's odd. The controller would be in the client, so let me just take this up a sec. So if I go into this start, oh, is that the only start I've got? Gee, okay, it's the pre-start. I'm gonna go to the start rather than the pre-start, okay? Oh. That's fun. Hey. So I'm tempted to call this thing controller just to stick with my own conventions, okay? And we're going to bring in one sample event, which we're going to have to declare at top. So let's just cap that off here. And the event's going to be called. We got to declare this. Possibly, I mean, anywhere up here is okay. That's a weird thing to have. Okay, we'll see. Events. So we might keep with the convention here, which will be updated player infos. Event. Oh, I think we're going to call that updated player infos. Event as a string. Okay, that's just a nice thing to do. So it is a local event. We probably need to declare local events via core. So let's go like local events. There we go. Let's fix that. And by the way, if you're not following on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button. It is free. Also hit the like button. That would really help me a lot. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. Oh, crikey. I have to end the stream in a little bit, actually, because I'm due to open the Lotus in about 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Plus, we'll have to start getting dinner ready as well. It's Monday, isn't it? Okay. Boom. So the event that I just declared up here, gonna just put this in with a lowercase u for convention's sake. And it's interesting. Sweet. On updated player infos. Which I think that's the signature there. So let's just did I not rename this? Oh no, I didn't. Well, there's no controller in here, so we can't use that. We are going to... It must be a local event, isn't it? Don't worry about this log jam of unused imports up here. I'm still getting familiar with it, so I don't know why I need yet. I'll remove them I need to. No rush. Okay, so... That's great. It's just host received the insos and okay, here we go. Hello. Jenny's upstairs. I can hear her playing Repo with some of the guys, and there's just a lot of light noises. It's funny. Is Repo a VR game? I have never played it. Is it VR or is it desktop or both? Anyway. I have no idea. If anyone knows, please do put it in the chat. I'm so out of touch with games these days. Okay, so local event listeners, I need to declare out one. And this is going to be in the start, isn't it? So, stuff we've got, which is NC Great. So I notice I'm kind of taking these from another script I wrote. So, a listener. Updated player info's listener. Player info's event. And that's be called updated player infos. And data dot I don't bloody know. Player infos. I think I need to work on that bit. Why would that not be? Oh, right, okay. Player info. I'm always very careful to rename player info. It's player info, not player, because player is a different kind of object. And sometimes the serializer can really fall on the heap with that. So player infos is a very simple abstraction with a few properties. It's one I built myself. I don't know. Which keeps things a little more lightweight. This, I need to bring that method signature across because that is going to be used here. So same with this one, I missed this. So players infos, oh god. Player infos is equal to player info. Dooba-dooba-doo. Yeah. Right, does this know what player info is? Oh yeah, sure. Of course. Right. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. So let's take this method signature. And we're going to coughing down the bottom, I think. Below the government's checks. It just seems like a good place to do it. So I'll say White received on updated player infos. So I just wonder if I've brought in a circular problem here. Then we'll come. Well, let's just remind ourselves. So I've got the event declarations go on here. So saying if that's weird. Just noticed my OneDrive's been down for a few days. It's just sort of kicked in and started working. That's very random. I wonder why. You know. Oh wait, that's not OneDrive. The hell? Madness. Okay. That is true. Right. Okay, guys, we're gonna end the stream now, I think. This will be something I'm gonna just puzzle over. My head's just not in the game right now, but we'll come back to it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. See some of you at the Lotus later, I guess. Okay, thank you.